Heidi ho friends, welcome to my Wednesday weekly wax meltdown. What I've been warming and going through in the last week, and we're going to start this one off by going through the Harry Potter Hogwarts collection wax. And as you can see, I have melted a little of each one, some more than others. And let's get started. First we have Gryffindor, Bravery and Determination. And these are just done so well. The colors, the images. Okay. Description here is lemon zest, cinnamon leaf, amber, and smoky woods. And this is definitely a smoky woods scent. I would put it in woods category. I do get a little bit of that cinnamon leaf. It kind of reminds me of, what was it just in this recent catalog? Amber Glow, Cinnamon Amber Glow or something like that. It kind of reminds me of that. It's not an overwhelming smoky scent, but that is definitely the primary note in it. So if you like that kind of scent, give this one a try. We don't know for sure when this collection will be out for general sale. There was a pre-order last summer, and we just were able to do our redemption of those pre-orders. So as soon as they're done redeeming all the pre-orders, they will go on general sale, so keep an eye out for that. I will definitely let you know when they become available. Next we have Slytherin, Cunning and Ambitious. This one is described as, sorry, trying to get it without all the deep blackberry, dark chocolate, fresh oak moss, and crisp leather. I get the blackberry first, and then kind of that rich chocolate note. I mean, it's not like it smells like chocolate, but it just kind of helps, I guess, deepen the scent and sweeten it up just a tad. A little bit of oak moss. I don't really get any leather in this one. It must just be in the very background, kind of with that oak moss blending. So I don't really pick out leather in this one. Great green wax. And next we have Hufflepuff, Just and Loyal. Warm cinnamon sugar, golden apple, white hazelnut, and whipped vanilla almond. If you love the food scents, the bakeries, this is for you. If you like the cloyingly sweet, like super sticky kind of smelling scents, this is for you. It's not for me. I don't like those super cloying scents. I mean, I literally, as you can tell probably, I like Winnie the Pooh, and you know, in some of his cartoons, he's in the honey pot and there is honey just dripping and stuck to the walls, and he's stepping in it and it's sticking to him. That's the image I get, except it's me instead of Winnie the Pooh being stuck in all this sweet bakery goodness, I guess. As far as what I get the apple, and then I think the hazelnut and vanilla, or the hazelnut and almond, I think. But first is that gooey apple with a hazelnut and almond. I don't really get, maybe just a tiny bit of sugar, but if that sounds something like you like, go for it. More power to you. It's definitely going to be a popular bakery scent for those who like that kind of scent. And I saved the best for last, at least my favorite. Ravenclaw, Wit and Wisdom, Smooth Vanilla, Airy White Musk, incense spiked with sandalwood. Let's start that over. Smooth Vanilla, Airy White Musk, incense spiked sandalwood, and mahogany woods. This, I would say, is a fresh scent with a little woodsiness to it. To me, I get leather in this scent, and they don't even say there's leather in this scent. I love the color also, and man, when it's melting, you've got that gorgeous blue color in there. I love blue though, so. Very fresh airiness with a little bit of that leather background and a little bit of that smooth vanilla to kind of just round it all out and take away that harshness that like woods and an incense type scent could give you. But to me, it's fresh. I really like it. It's my favorite one. So my order in these as to what I like first, obviously Ravenclaw's first, and then Slytherin would be next. And then, I know some of you are going to be like, what? Then Gryffindor, the Smoky Woods scent. And last, but certainly not least, is Hufflepuff. It's just, it's a good bakery scent. It's just not my thing. So, there we have the wax collection and my order of favorites. Now let's move on to the rest of my products that I've been going through. I have gone through an entire bar in my open concept of Sunburst Bamboo. This is Lush Sunburst Bamboo and Crisp Cucumber under a sheer canopy of peony offer a tranquil escape. Okay. I would say this is the fresh category. That cucumber and bamboo, to me, this is the image I get in my mind, okay? Stick with me here. If you've ever tried to root like an ivy or anything, basically, in some water, and you leave it in there and you're just adding a little bit of water, you're not like pouring it out, you're just adding to it. And it might get this little bit of sliminess to it when it's rooting. That's kind of what this smells like to me. It did really well in my open concept. Day one, I totally got that kind of slimy green note. And it's just the picture in my mind. I know that's not really what it is. It's the Sunburst Bamboo and that cucumber. But it's just not for me. It's not my kind of fresh scent, even though I am a freshy lover. And I know a bunch of people are saying this is light for them, but it may be just because I don't really care for the scent, that it seemed really strong. But I did it in my open, big living room. First day it did good, very good. And then the second day it almost had like a body care note to it. Kind of odd, but I mean, it was better. I liked it better on the second day, but I'm not going to keep buying a scent just because I like the second day of it. All right. Next, we have Daydream Oasis. And this is available currently in our catalog. It says, lose yourself in a sweet melon and visions of luminous pear leaf and water lily. This one, I think I also did in my open concept. And I had already, excuse me, I had already done 2 cubes previously in an earlier week. So I had 6 cubes left. I did this in my large living room area. And I liked it a little better. I think maybe because it just was a little more diluted than having it in an average room like this for me. Excuse me. It's very green scent, but I liked it a lot better this time. I don't usually like melon scents, so I think that's the like green note I'm getting that I don't care for. but it's a great fresh green scent. So give it a try if you like that kind of scent. Next we have Coconuts for Coconuts. This is also in our current catalog. It says an ocean breeze weaves along coastline lush with wild coconut and tiare flower. This one I would say is a good strong scent. It is in the fresh category. That's where I would put it. And heavy on the coconuts, obviously, the name, right? To me, this is, and I said this when I originally reviewed it, it's just a fancy suntan lotion. Not sunblock, suntan lotion that you probably shouldn't be using. It's not good for you. Just get so much sun. Anyway, we won't go into that, but that's what it smells like. High-end suntan lotion, oil. So if that's your kind of scent, go for it. Next we have Shoreline Drive. Take the scenic route with dewy greens and passion flower as sea mist guides the way. This is in the fresh category. And you can see I just put my wax back in there. The sea mist is what comes out first to me. It's that salty sea air. I did this in my large living room this time. I did like it better in there. Also probably because it was not so concentrated as it would be in this type of room. I don't know that I get passion flower. It might just give it a hint of floral note, but the dewy greens and sea mist. Sea mist first, some dewy greens, but mainly sea mist with maybe a hint of that floral note in it. Good, I would say strong. Pink Rhubarb Sugar. Also in our current catalog. Pink Rhubarb sweetened with sparkling raspberry and an extra scoop of sugar. This is very sweet, mainly sweetness and raspberry. I guess rhubarb gives it that little hint of earthy note. I would say this is a medium, so probably don't try this in a large open concept. But yeah, it's, you know, sweet, sugary raspberry scent. Good fruity note scent. Next is Ambrosia. Let's see if I can find this real quick. Yeah. Tropical pineapple, mandarin, orange slices, juicy pears, and ripe Concord grapes with hints of jam and fruit nectar. Absolutely. I would say maybe the main scent is the Concord grape. Not main scent, but the first one that stands out to me, I guess. But, and then it's sweetened up with that jam. It's just really good, fruity, rich, fruity, with a hint of brightness to it. Very strong, definitely open concept. Next is Pineapple Mango. And if I'm not mistaken, the notes are pineapple and mango. This is, it's weird. I don't like this one cold, like out of the clamshell, but I do like it warm. It's half and half pineapple and mango. I don't usually care for mango scents, but when it's mixed with that pineapple, it's a really great kind of islandy type scent, and also a strong performer. And my last Scentsy bar is the Big Hero 6. Would You Like a Hug? Get down to my individually great, but better together. Vibrant strawberry, wild raspberry, whipped marshmallow, and sweet sugar are bound by friendship and courage. So, I've only done 2 of these, and I did it in my small room. I think this will be a, you know, light, maybe medium after it's had a little chance. I can actually see the pour date on this one, and it says January 5th. So, I mean, you know, it probably is about as sweet and strong as it will get, but you never know. I'm going to wait a little while before I warm the rest, at least a couple weeks, and see if that changes any. But I mainly do get that, I would say the raspberry first and then some strawberry with maybe 10% marshmallow. It's not a heavy marshmallow scent, and I was hoping it would be. So, great fruity scent. If you like the strawberry and raspberry type scents, give this one a try. Okay, next we have a bulb that I went through. My Winnie the Pooh honey pot warmer blew a bulb right after I switched out my warmers. Like the very next day, I saw that it wasn't even turning on. So I switched that out. That's it for the Scentsy products. Now let's move on. I have a Super Tarts Scallywag. This was a fresh scent. I want to say it was Jaws mixed with something else. Anyway, a good fresh scent. It was just a sample that came in an order I did a while back. I haven't ordered from Super Tarts in a while. I'm trying to stop ordering vendor wax unless it's like my absolute favorite and I'm almost out of it. And I'm not almost out of any of my favorite stuff. So, okay, let's go on to Kringle. These are wax melts from Kringle. They also have the Country Candle line. I have Coconut Colada. And this is, let's see if I have this one on here. This is pineapple, citrus, cocktail, coconut, and musk. And it's very good. I would say heavy on the coconut and then also quite a bit of pineapple. So it's a good scent. And I did that in my living room. It only lasted a day, but it did well. Next, we have Kringle Candle. I'm going to kind of talk about these two together. I have Gray, and I have Far, Far Away. So these are both masculine scents. Gray has more like vanilla and creaminess to it. Let me look up the scents real quick. I have a combination of everything, so it's not like I have to look separately. Alright, Gray says citrus, florals, exotic woods, and musk. Undertones of vanilla and tonka bean. And for sure, that citrus and that vanilla in Gray makes it a lot more of a tolerable masculine scent if you're not into those type of scents. If you are into the masculine scents, go with Far, Far Away. It's very good. Also has a brightness. Let's see. Top orange, petite grain, rosemary. Sorry, mid is rosemary and sage. Base is oak moss and rosewood and vetiver. So I like when they add something to brighten the masculine scents up, and this has that orange in it that does that. So give this a try for sure too. And Gray, it's a good one if you don't like the masculine scents. Yeah, that's what I'll leave that one as. Next is Rosemary and Lemon, or Rosemary Lemon. And I like rosemary on its own, and I like lemon on its own. The combination, I did not care for. Looking up the scent notes. It says top herb, jasmine, lemon. Mid is lime, and orchid, and base is peach, tea, wood, and ylang ylang. I'm assuming is what that means. I don't know. The rosemary, I think, is not as prominent as I would prefer. So I actually like their lavender lemon or lemon lavender scent a lot better than this. It was definitely good that I tried it, though. I'm glad that I tried it, just so I know that, you know, it's not quite what I'm looking for. Next is Kringle Candle Watercolors. And this is a good, fruity, kind of really sweet scent. Top is apple, citrus, currant. Mid is jasmine, musk, rose. Base is sandalwood, sparkling strawberry, and sweet pea. So I kind of get an apple, strawberry, sweet pea blend with a little hint of that citrus. So this was a light one, I would say. So maybe for a smaller to mid-sized room. And then my last Kringle for this, and this has been in mine before, Tinsel Time. It's top of white birch, balsam fir, and musk. Mid, pomegranate, hollyberry, with a base of holly greens and citrus. So to me, this is kind of a citrus with a little bit of spice and a little bit of that fir note. I love this. I know it's got Christmas packaging, but I will probably use this all year long because I like it. And I'm only using 1 cube at a time in a room, and it does great. I may not like it if I use 2 cubes or more, but 1 cube at a time, it's perfect. I love it. That's a hoard worthy to me. Oh, okay. All right, last we have Bath & Body Works candles. If you saw my candle collection, give me a thumbs up on that video and this one. How about that? That was fun to do. I liked doing that video. It was a little more work than I anticipated, but it was fun. This is the Aromatherapy Relax. It's the black chamomile scent. And scent notes. Bergamot and chamomile is all I see on here. Anyway, and as you can maybe see, let's turn it that way. It's a 2019, so I've had this for a while. It's time for me to get through these. They were originally very light. They may have gotten a little stronger, but as I have said in my previous videos, I do not burn candles. They go either in a candle crock or under candle lamps of various versions. I have several different kinds of candle lamps. Let me know if you'd like me to do a video on my candle lamps and kind of the pros and cons of them. Next, I have Under the Christmas Tree. Love this scent. This was under my candle lamp. Fir balsam, juniper berries, vanilla eggnog, sage leaves. It's a great, fresh tree scent with that creamy vanilla eggnog. Love it. I will get this every year that it comes out, even though I'm not buying general Bath & Body Works anymore. This one was under my candle lamp. So the candle lamp warms from the top down, so I only went, you know, the first the first melt went about 1/3 of the way down, pulled out. And that was under an old candle lamp I had. And then I got a new candle lamp, and it did about halfway down, which is fine. And doing this, that top half, turning on at least 12 hours a day, lasted over 2 weeks. So, candle lamp in an open concept, big living room, over 2 weeks, the first half of the candle. You don't get that much when you burn it. Anyway, so, and then the second half, you know, you pour it off, because obviously when you melt something, it doesn't evaporate into the air, which you gotta think that's bad for you. Anyway, when it does evaporate, so it doesn't evaporate, so you have to pour off the wax. Then you have the second half of the candle left, and you put it under there, and it melts about the second half, but it left just a tiny bit on the bottom. So once that second half with 2 weeks worth of scent in the big open space was gone, I poured off that wax, and then I was left with this. And it's literally, I mean, you can pretty much see the clips at the bottom. So I put it back under the candle lamp, but yeah, that little tiny bit of wax wasn't really giving me much for an open big room. So took that one out from under the lamp. Next we have Autumn. This was in a candle crock, as you can see, because it's still full of wax. Do not light candles after you put them under the in a candle crock or under the lamps. Like, once you use them that way, they're not meant to be burned. Anyway, nice fresh apple scent. What do they say? Bright red gala apple, juicy fig, eucalyptus leaf, fir balsam. So right up my alley. I like apple and eucalyptus and like fir balsam. There's not really any scent left, but anywho, you've probably, if you're familiar with Bath and Body Works, you probably know what that smells like. A good fresh apple scent. And in the candle crocks, they give me about a week. It does melt from the bottom up, so the whole candle is melted. And it gives me about a week of scent. So that is my Wednesday weekly wax meltdown. Thank you for watching. Give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you have not already. And I will see you in the next video. Thank you. Bye.